My fellow Nigerians, as your future president, who absolutely and wholeheartedly supports Peter Obi to be our next president in 2027, I present to you episode 1 of my Obi reading series. Episode 1 will be a reading of Obi's post urging support for textile and other small and medium sized enterprises, SMEs, which was posted on X at 10:08 a.m. today, September 9, 2025. Please listen as I read. Let me begin by thanking everyone who wished me well during my short time away from engagements on the doctor's advice. I resumed my many engagements yesterday, and I started by honoring a promise to visit an SME business owned by someone I met during the course of my activities, and I was truly delighted to listen to the owner. Yesterday, I visited Maison de Hélène MDH Factory, a proudly Nigerian luxury fashion brand that has existed since 1990 under the visionary designer Hélène Unwane, who learned this talent from her mother and has now passed this um, visionary talent to her daughter, Elsie Unwane. MDH is more than a textile house. It is a living proof of how Nigerian creativity, heritage, and enterprise can resonate on the global stage. The use of remarkable fabrics and textiles, especially from the Akwete people of Nigeria, to produce elegant and world class, sought after fashion pieces sustains the impact of our culture on the global stage. Studies have consistently shown that SMEs are the backbone of any economy, especially for developing nations. Globally, the textile and apparel industry is valued at 1.7 trillion US dollars and employs over 300 million people. Nigeria is yet to fully tap into this. MDH provides direct and indirect employment of over 50 young Nigerians and can do more with more investment and support. In countries like Bangladesh, textiles account for over 70% of exports, which is about 50 billion US dollars. This alone is more than what Nigeria earns from oil. These are clear examples of how textiles can drive growth, create jobs, and power exports in an economy. By contrast, Nigeria's textile industry has collapsed to a regrettable level where it contributes little to nothing to our economy. This shows an untapped potential in our economy. Looking at the factory today and watching the dedication of the workers, especially in little details, continues to show what is possible if we are committed to moving the country from consumption to production by supporting SMEs. We must replicate this success story across thousands of SMEs in Nigeria. Investing in SMEs will serve as an engine to lift millions out of poverty and position Nigeria as a hub of creativity and trade in the global economy. A new Nigeria is possible. End of text. Now, Obi's commentary here is a further demonstration of his commitment to move our Nigerian economy away from its failed consumption only base to sustainable production levels that create jobs and boost our exports. The fact that his very first engagement after his medically advised rest was to an SME says it all. Meanwhile, we should do all we can, do our very best to support and invest in SMEs around us. May God bless and protect Peter Obi, and may God continue to bless our beloved homeland, the Federal Republic of Nigeria.